The world in a wall. Exercise. We have done exercise in last lesson. Use the following words into sentences. Make sentences of these words. So, bulging, reluctantly, enraptured. Bulging, discard the bulging and leaking cans. Bulging mean उभरा हुआ या फिर खराब बाहर को निकला हुआ. Discard the bulging and leaking cans. बड़े और लीक किए हुए कैंस को डिस्कार्ड कर दो, ज़ाया कर दो. Now the second sentence, he is worried about his bulging belly. वो अपने बाहर निकले हुए पेट को या बढ़े हुए पेट के बारे में बहुत परेशान है. Number B, reluctantly. Sarah gave her comments over Hina's dressing reluctantly. Or we can say Sarah gave answer in class reluctantly. She don't know the answer exactly, so she gave answer in class reluctantly. Next is enraptured. Enraptured mean happy. बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होना. In morning, chirping of birds enraptured me. Morning में चिड़ियों की चहचहाट मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा खुश कर देती है. Surreptitiously, खुफिया तौर पर, राजदाना तौर पर या छुपते छुपाते. My friend surreptitiously planned for outing. मेरे फ्रेंड ने खुफिया तौर पर या फिर मुझसे छुपकर आउटिंग का प्लान बनाया. Another sentence, they saw her diamond ring surreptitiously. उन्होंने उसकी अंगूठी को, उसकी डायमंड रिंग को खुफिया तौर पर या छुपते छुपते देखा या फिर चुपके चुपके देखा, मतलब टेढ़ी नज़र से देखा कि उसे पता न चले कि हम उसकी डायमंड रिंग देख रहे हैं. सो दे सा हर डायमंड रिंग surreptitiously. Oblivious. Oblivious, unaware, बेखबर रहना. He was oblivious to the fact. वो हकीकत से बेखबर था. People were oblivious of sudden COVID-19. People अचानक फैलने वाले वायरस कोविड-19 से बेखबर थे. उन्हें नहीं मालूम था कि एकदम ये वायरस इतना फैल जाएगा. Inhabitants. Inhabitants mean रिहायशी, रहने वाले. These people are inhabitants of cold areas. ये लोग ठंडे इलाके के रहने वाले हैं या वहाँ के रिहायशी हैं. Dawdling. Dawdling means सुस्त रवि से काम लेना, सुस्ती से काम लेना, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता लगे रहना. Stop dawdling and complete your homework. Stop dawdling and do something useful. Confetti. Confetti mean रंगीन कागज़ या रंगीन कागज़ के टुकड़े जो कि सालगिरह या बर्थडे सेरेमनीज वगैरह पे फेंके जाते हैं वाइट स्नो के साथ. So, confetti cannon fired across the stage. Scattered white snow and silver star-shaped confetti over invited people. पार्टी में या फिर किसी भी सेरेमनी में जो इनवाइटेड पीपल थे उन पर वाइट स्नो फेंको या फिर सिल्वर स्टार शेप की कॉन्फेटी रंगीन कागज फेंको. Collective nouns. Collective nouns mean nouns that are used for the things in group that are huge in numbers. So, here are some common collective nouns. Can you match them correctly and write them in your notebook? Example, a swarm of bees. So, we know here bees, where there are so many bees, we will say it a swarm of bees. So, here are two columns, column A, column B. Again, column A, column B. We have to match these collective nouns with the exact option. Range. Range means सिलसिला, एक बहुत लंबी कतार या सिलसिला. So range of sheep, no. Range of cows, no. Hounds, no. So range of hills, पहाड़ियों का या पहाड़ों का सिलसिला. Range of hills. Colony. So sheep not make colonies, cows not make colonies, ants make colonies. So colony of ants. Heap. So we can say heap of stones, heap of marbles, heap of sand, heap of stones. Flock. Flock mean रेवड़ झुंड. फ्लॉक ऑफ शीप भेड़ों का रेवड़ भेड़ों का झुंड. हर्ड. हर्ड भी वही उसी के लिए झुंड या रेवड़ के लिए. हर्ड ऑफ cows. पैक अगेन सेम झुंड के लिए. पैक झुंड. पैक ऑफ hounds. Again litter. Litter of puppies. School. School of fish. Where there are so many fish, they are in group, we will say it a school of fish. Deck. Deck of cards. Say cards that we play. So collectively we will say deck of cards. Bunch. Bunch of keys. Bunch of grape. Bunch of grapes. Pack. Again pack. Pack of hounds. Pack of wolves. You can learn more about collective noun in my next lesson. Learning about language. Parts of speech. There are totally 8 parts of speech, and that are nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verb, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So here recall the first 7 parts of speech. Try to give an example of each. First is noun. Any naming word is called noun. Example: boy, girl, Sarah, Ali. These are all naming words. And for also for non-living things, tree, stars, fruit, mango, vegetables, book, Quran, Bible, mosque, school, England. All these names for places. These are also called noun. Number 2, pronoun. Pronoun is a word that takes the place of noun. Pronoun is a word that we use instead of noun. So, for example, Sarah is my best friend. Sarah likes grapes. We will not repeat the noun over here again and again. We will write here pronoun. She likes grapes. Sarah is my best friend. She likes grapes. She is pronoun. Ahmed is a good boy. He loves reading books. He is a pronoun. Hassan and Zain are friends. They play together. They is a pronoun. We use they here because there are two persons, Hassan and Zain. So he, she, it, they, you, we, I, all these are pronouns that we use instead of in place of nouns. Adjectives. D is silent over here. Adjectives. Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify. Nouns are pronouns. It tells color, shape, size of a noun are pronouns. So, for example, a red book, blue sky. So, in first sentence, red book. Which book? Book is red. Red is an adjective. Blue sky. Blue is the color that tells us about sky, that sky is blue. So, blue is adjective. Aisha is a hard-working girl. So, Aisha is a hard-working girl. Aisha कैसी लड़की है? Hard-working. Hard-working tells, it describes, it modifies Aisha that she is hard-working girl. So, hard-working is an adjective. Ahmed is his best friend. His. So here this adjective best describes, modifies the pronoun his. Here it describes the noun Aisha. Here it describes his. Verb. Verbs. In simple we can say action words are called verbs. Any action word is called verb. So our actions are actually, these are verbs. Verbs talk about the action. Verbs talk about the action or the state of any noun or the subject. So they play. The action is playing. She eats mango. What is the action? Eats. He plucked a flower. What is action? Plucked. उसने फूल तोड़ा. So plucking is an verb, action verb. They are running. Running is action. We are enjoying the party. Enjoying is verb, it's action. So here we can say there are two kinds of verb. Are and running. Are enjoying. Are is also a verb, running is, but this is a main verb. Main verb, main work, main action. It's a main verb. And are is here as a helping verb. Adverbs. An adverb is a word that modifies or that describes a verb, an adjective, and other adverb, or even a whole sentence. Adverb often end in ly, such as slowly, is an adverb, lazily, widely, wisely, gently, happily, safely, sadly, anxiously, angrily, accidentally. All these are adverbs. So in example, he speaks loudly. Speaks is a verb. How he speaks loudly. It describes a verb over here. He speaks loudly. So it modifies a verb here. She is very small. She is very small. Small is an adjective. So here very is adverb. It modifies here an adjective. They eat meal too quickly. Quickly is an adverb over here, and it also modifies here the meaning of an adverb. So the verb too quickly. They eat meal too quickly. This too is an adverb over here, and it describes, it modifies the meaning of quickly. Another adverb. Grandfather thinks wisely. Grandfather thinks wisely. So thinks is a verb over here, wisely an adverb. So this adverb modifies the verb. This adverb modifies, describes the action. This verb thinks. He thinks very wisely. So wisely is here an adverb, and very is also an adverb, and it modifies another adverb. Grandfather is very wise. Grandfather is very wise. Wise is an adjective over here. So very is an adverb. This adverb modifies this adjective. Number 6. Prepositions. Prepositions are words which are used to connect the different nouns, pronouns, and phrases in a sentence. For example, in, on, by, for, at, over, in front of, behind, beside, next to, below, under, between, inside, across, against, ago, among, at, from, during, beneath, but, due to. All these are prepositions. These shows the connection between nouns, pronouns, phrases, and sentences. Conjunctions. Conjunction is a word that joins parts of sentence, phrases, or other words together, such as and, but, are. Here we can say some conjunctions are used in single words, or some use are as pairs. So in single words we will say and, but, are. They are used as single, and in pairs, whereas, neither, nor. These are used in pair in a sentence or phrases. Either, or. All these are used in pairs. But, although, while, or and, all these are conjunctions. Interjections. An interjection is a word, phrase, or a sentence that expresses our emotions, our meaning, our feelings. So these emotions, words, proceeds, punctuation marks. Example, view. View. We say view. For it's used for amazement or relief. Hurrah. It's used for excitement. Oh. Oh. If we feel smell of anything, we use oh. It's used for disgusting smell or anything. Rats. This exclamation mark is used for disappointment. Alas, it's used for sorrow, grief, pity, or concern. Concern is also sad or grief. Wow, expressing surprise. All these interjections have exclamation marks at the end. Make lists of the nouns, pronouns, and adjectives in the following passage. From this passage, we have to underline or we have to make a list in our notebook of nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. One day, Merlin the wizard came out of the deep green valleys of Wales and passed along the stone way to London. He was a famous man, and no one dared to attack him on the way. When he got to London, he spoke to the bishops, and they called a meeting in the great Abbey church. Suddenly, everyone in the church started to murmur because there appeared outside the church a great stone. On the stone was an anvil, and in the anvil was a shining sword. So I made a list of nouns, pronoun, and adjective from this passage. Nouns: Merlin, wizards, wizard, valleys, whale, whales, man, London, bishops, abbey church, stone, anvil, sword. Pronouns are he, him, they, everyone. Adjectives are green, famous, great, outside, shining. Verbs and adverbs. Find 6 interesting verbs and 6 interesting adverbs in the story. So here are some verbs and adverbs from the text from the story. Number 1. Verbs: lifted, examined, enraptured, drenched, hurled, flicked. Gently, carefully, exciting or promptly, wildly, reluctantly, successfully. Successfully. Interjection. It is also a part of speech. Above here, we discussed 7 parts of speech, and the 8th one is interjection. And the interjection is an exclamation. Words which show feeling, emotion, anger, and delight are called interjections. So here are some interjections. View, hooray, oh. Number 4 question is underline the interjections in the following. View, that was a good run. View, oh, what a smelly drain. Oh, what a smelly drain. We have lost the battles, alas. Hurrah, we have won the match. Number 5. Find 3 interjections in the story. Bah, oh no, ik, ik, look out, so, ik, it is here, interjection. Bah, look at the table. Bah, it is also an interjection. Oh no, it's also an interjection over here. Oh no, there is exclamation mark. Number 6. Make a list of any other interjections that you can think of. So wow is used for expressing surprise. Yeah, it's variant of yes. Shh, sh is used for silence. Ouch, it's used for expressing pain. Yippee, it's used for celebration. It's used for sweet or cute. Ah, or we also say aha, sweet or cute. Eh, it's used for question something. Oh, it's used for I see, I think. Oops, it's used for making a mistake.